Yo, I'm back with another video, and today I'll be basically going through the price action today, a recap of what happened, and then I'll also be giving you guys two reasons why I think the market's going to trade in a certain direction. And so make sure you guys watch till the end, and I'll have timestamps in the description, so if you want to just skip towards the daily buys for tomorrow, basically weekly buys, where I think the market's going to head for this week, skip to the daily buys part. If you guys don't want to watch the recap, of course, I want you guys to get maximum value out this without wasting your time, of course. So if you guys do want to skip the part of this video, I'm totally fine with that. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into it. Alright, so getting into the recap of today's price action. Today, honestly, it was pretty clean during the morning, but after the morning objective is taken out, we had quite a lot of consolidation and basically just chop around the whole time after the morning objective was taken, which I was actually not expecting, being clear, right? So starting off, right, on Sunday, this was Asia during Sunday, right? We pumped a lot and we took out a lot of generated buy side liquidity we had on the 1 hour and 4 hour, right? We're in this overall market maker buy model running higher. We retraced into this 1 hour fair value gap, rebalanced this huge price leg higher, and now we're in this market maker buy model with generated buy side liquidity up here. And basically going into the day, I was basically expecting a retracement into OTE or equilibrium of this range, and then a run higher, taking out this buy side, this generated buy side, and this buy side right here. And so basically going to the day, right, London had some nice clean price action. We took out this sell side liquidity and we had a nice buying opportunity to retrace back into equilibrium of this price leg down. And I actually noticed that I didn't take it. I tape read it because I do not trade London. And basically during New York, I wasn't expecting this big of a move during New York, of course, this huge move higher. We had a SMT at the lows, of course, so basically price opened up right here. And we ran lower a little bit, creating SMT. ES ran this low, and this was basically the SMT. This was basically showing that NQ was being bought up and didn't want to sell further, so we had this huge price leg higher, taking out buy side right here. And something interesting I saw was that we went into the 2 to 2.5 standard deviation of this manipulation leg lower. And when this usually happens is, when this happens, price usually likes to retrace to equilibrium. So I marked out equilibrium right here with this fib. And I was basically expecting price to come down, retrace into equilibrium, show me displacement higher, manipulation as well, and then I would enter long to target higher. So basically what happened was I noticed price came down here. I still wasn't interested because it was not in equilibrium. But after price did come into equilibrium, I noticed a little bit of manipulation right here with ES. There was a small SMT, very small. ES kind of retraced down here, while NQ kind of created equal lows. I would still consider that manipulation in my opinion. So if after this move I saw a huge displacement higher, breaking this high, I would have entered long, of course, but that did not happen. I saw price basically move lower, and after it took out this low right here, after it took out this original consolidation, I basically was uninterested because it took out buy side, it took out sell side, and after that happens, price usually consolidates, which, as you can see here, I mean, in my opinion, this is just bad price action, bro. I wouldn't trade this. I did like the price action in the morning, definitely, but it was just not with my bias. Like I saw a lot of other traders that I used to talk to, right? They went short and they capitalized off this move. There was a lot of movement during the morning, during Silver Bullet, a lot of movement, but during the PM session, it was quite choppy. There was nothing. Morning objective was taken and it was just choppy the whole time. But I do want to explain why I think we're still in this market maker buy model and why we can still trace higher. So the reason is, of course, we still didn't take out this low rate. This is just a manipulation in this current price action. There are actually two reasons why I think we're still going to trace higher. And the reason is, number one, on the hourly time frame, you can see we took out these basically equal lows down here, and we retraced into this order block right here. I would call this more of a propulsion block because we created this order block at this low right here, closed above it and retraced back into it, which now changes this to a propulsion block, and we are respecting it. As you can see, we're running higher. I just want to see us disrespecting this bearish order block and disrespecting these bearish fair value gaps. If I see this tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be looking for longs. If we are respecting this and we are running lower during London, then of course my bias is going to be changed. If we do take out this low right here, I'm going to be reevaluating my bias, but I feel strong in my bias, and the other reason is because DXY is looking a little bearish. So if I go to the dollar right here, so if I go to the dollar right here, you can see the weekly time frame, right? I was expecting us to retrace into this bearish order block right here, which we just did. Going down a little into the lower time frames, we had this huge market maker buy model on the hourly, which we completed, and we traced into this weekly order block. So what I'm looking for the dollar to do is basically kind of rebalance this range right here on the hourly time frame, come back down, show me some displacement on the 4-hour time frame, right? Of course we can still trace higher, right? But I do think it's going to be bearish from here on because we are in a high time frame PD array that is bearish. So I think the dollar is definitely going to be bearish going forward. This basically shows that NQ is going to be bullish, which is just reinforcing my bias for tomorrow. Just to recap, we had this manipulation lower, taking out these two lows and tapping into this propulsion block. I do want to see these bearish POIs disrespected, and I want to see this order block, this fair value gap kind of respected. So if we do see this move into this order block right here and then a run higher, that would be optimal for tomorrow. But yeah, if we do run this low, I don't think we're gonna run higher. So it is contingent upon us protecting this low right here as well as this low. The reason I don't think we're gonna trade any lower is because there's not really much liquidity down here. There's no lows. There's an order block, yeah. There is no liquidity, right? There's so much liquidity up here with this generated buy side liquidity, and then this high right here, these equal highs basically, right? There's just so much liquidity higher. So I do think we do trade higher. And also I just wanted to add on my weekly bias where I think it's going to go for the whole entire week. Basically right now, today is Monday of course, right? I do believe this is the low of the week. I do think we're just going to chop around tomorrow, is because the news that we have Jolt's job openings, which isn't the most impactful news. I know it is red folder, but it doesn't really move the market extremely quickly like NFP does or during Powell speaking, right? So I do think we're gonna be a little choppy for tomorrow, and then Wednesday is gonna have the big move. So we're gonna kind of chop around, possibly maybe even run higher. I do not think we're gonna take out like highs like up here, or maybe we could take out these highs. Honestly, I just want to see tomorrow's price action, but I do think definitely by Wednesday, if we don't take out this low right here, by Wednesday New York Open, we are going to trade higher and take out this high, take out these highs right here, as long as we don't take out this low down here and this low right here. So basically what I'm saying is tomorrow we're going to be chopping around due to Jolt's jobs opening, right? Not impactful, not that big news, right? Even though it is red folder. But during Wednesday, as long as we stay above this low, respecting these fair value gaps and disrespecting the 15-minute bearish fair value gaps, I do think by Wednesday New York Open we are going to trade higher, taking out these highs right here and taking out this all-time high right here. This is going to be the weekly low as long as this plays out what I think is going to play out, but I could definitely be proven wrong. So take this with a grain of salt, of course, and do your own research, do your own TA, and yeah.